What's up, guys, and welcome back. Welcome to the basic series again, and let's just discuss the Artisan. What's Artisan in PHP? Okay, so first of all, we need to run our application. If you just go ahead and visit localhost 8000 and enter, now you can see it is not working. So if I just open any terminal, basically I'm using CMDER. It's a Windows based terminal interface. You can also use your traditional command line tool, right? Or you can also use the git bash, which is also a command line tool for Windows and Mac. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing is first, we need to make sure our application is working. So if I just say PHP Artisan, let's just enter PHP Artisan, you can see it gives us a list of commands that we're going to discuss right now. And you can see there is a command called serve. So if you just say PHP Artisan serve, so it will, what it does, you can see Laravel development server is started. So if you just scroll up and then see what it does, serve basically serve the application on the PHP development server. Basically it will make a development server for you, so you can see your application is up and running with the help of this. Okay, so let's just go back to our terminal again, and our application is up and running here. Okay, and then go back to our terminal and let's just test what is Artisan. So with the help of basically Artisan is a tool that provided by Laravel, which help us to, with the help of Artisan, we can generate models, generate controllers, and generate migrations. It's basically with the help of only one tool. Okay, so we just say PHP Artisan and then list. You can see there are lots of commands. For example, the clear compile, which help us to remove the compiled class files, and then down command, env, help, and then inspire. There are lots of commands that we might discuss, some of them, and might not some of them. Okay, so let's say for example what down does. If you just go to and say PHP Artisan down and then enter, what happens? Application is down in maintenance mode, and what it does in its description, you can see put the application into maintenance mode. So if we just reload the page, there we go, you can see the application is down for the maintenance. So if we just go back again to our terminal and then say, you can see there's a command called up to bring application out of the maintenance mode. So if we just go back to terminal and then say PHP Artisan up, there we go, application is now live. So if we just reload, we can see exactly what we have before. Okay, and yeah, again there are lots the PHP Artisan key generate that we will be discussing in our next video, what it does, right? And the auth clear resets, and the cache, there are cache commands, or there are config commands, or their dbc that we will be discussed in our project. We also use this. Okay, and then event we might use, and the dbc, and then yeah, make auth. And make auth is one of amazing and powerful command that could help us to generate a scaffold. For example, if you just run this command, right, PHP auth make auth, right, basically that create a login and registration system in just few seconds, right? And then for example controller, if you want to, then we just test all these commands, right? Let's say for example if you just run PHP Artisan and there's a command called tinker, there we go, for interact with your applications for testing purpose. We will use this command, for example PHP Artisan tinker. And you can also, for example, if I want to generate a bcrypt password, okay, and then generate the bcrypt of secret, okay, the spelling mistake, there we go, right? And you can also interact with your models. As for example the user model, you can say go to app and then user order model and get all the orders, right? So you can do, with the help of tinker, you can do all these stuff, right? And yeah, we can also check PHP Artisan V. Oops, PHP Artisan and dash capital V, and then that tells the version of our framework. For example, this is Laravel 5.6.15 that we are right now using, right? And then if we just PHP, see this magic, this is pretty amazing. If we just run PHP Artisan auth, make auth, right? We can also say make controller, make middleware, right? Make model, make anything that has make, right? We can make. But for example, if you just run this command PHP Artisan make auth, basically it does not work right now. It is generated, but if you just reload the page or database, you can see registration page, and then we have login. In just 2 seconds, I think it generates a register and login for us. Now we can register a user. It is along with validation, and the reason it does not work because we didn't set our env file that we will be work in our next videos, right? Okay, so let's go back to Artisan. So if we just say, for example, PHP Artisan route list. Oh, the command is wrong. PHP Artisan route list. There we go. We have lots of routes because we just created our authentication right now, so it shows all the routes here. Okay, so we just go to routes, the folder routes, and web.php, and there we go. This is our basically the basic routes. If we just get rid of all of routes and then again run this command. Okay, well, if we just create a simple route, let's say for example get, and the name of the route home, and then we will pass a closure. Okay, save it, and then again run PHP Artisan route list. There we go. We just got home, and this is closure. Okay, we can also pass controller that we will be look later on, but at the moment it is okay with that. And we can also create, let's say for example, create post route that could help us to post forms, and then we have delete route. For example, we want to hit a destroy method in our controller that we will be might work in next or series, and then we have put method for our edit details and edit anything, for example product, and then we have lots of, for example, view that are pretty useful, right? And then we have resource route as well. So if we just run the route list again, okay, object of class create, we convert it to string. Okay, I think we just get rid of some of them. Okay, now you can see the route is post. So I don't know where's the problem right now. That might be inside the resource. Yeah, because we do not have any controller for the resource, so that's why might be it's not working. There we go. So we have post, delete, put, the same, and Laravel is smart enough to understand which, for example, the home you're working with get or post or delete or put. The method would be, we should have to define explicitly the method in our form that we will be look into them. Okay, so this is the basic introduction to Artisan, and again Artisan is a command line tool for Laravel that could help us to generate, for example, models, migrations and controllers, and there are lots of commands that we can do to make our work easy, our lives easier. Okay, let's say for example one of a common example, if I just go to app, and then for example I want to create a controller, and manually if I just go to controller and then copy these commands codes and then create a new file, and then manually it just take time. So with the help of one command it will just create a controller in just 1 second, right? So this is the basic introduction to Artisan, and in the next video we'll just see what is the key generate, right? Let's see in the next video.